Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is my WWE Survivor Series Wargames 2024 preview and predictions. Big show coming up. Let me be sure I'm good. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I think we're good. Yes, I think we're okay. I sound all right. I look okay. I'm going to trust that you guys can see me, but we're going to go ahead and get things started here for what should be a very exciting event. A very, very exciting event. Look, I said in my Bad Blood preview and predictions, I thought that show was going to be one of the best shows of the year. Top show across the board. It ended up being very ho-hum, decent, not bad, but didn't live up to the expectation that I gave it. I think I'm safe with Survivor Series. When I look at this card, I see what they got lined up for us. There's no way this show could suck. They would have to try. They would literally have to go out of their way for this show not to be good. I think I can say this will be a show of the year candidate. The card is stacked beyond measure. It is incredible. It's just not just with the War Games matches, even the mid card, the matches in between are pretty damn good. I'm floored at how stacked this card is, and I'm very excited to get right to it. Now, I did talk to you guys during my previous live stream, Monday Night Raw last night, about the new Women's Intercontinental Championship. And I said I was going to actually give you guys a full list, a look into every single championship. I think I said it was around 10 championships. I was actually off by one. It's actually right now 11 championships. WWE currently has 11 current main roster championships. That's not counting NXT. And that's not counting the speed championships. Apparently they have the men and women speed championship. Jesus, if I count the speed championships, that's 13 titles. I'm sorry, 11 is too much. I get it. You want to have as many opportunities for these men and women to get over. But less is more. That's what I believe in. Currently, I can't believe I'm saying this, WWE has more championships than AEW does. And that was a complaint I had for AEW. Before you guys go, well, what about Ring of Honor? Okay, if I count Ring of Honor with AEW, I have to count NXT with WWE. So what do you want? Either way, they have more championships. 11 is too many. I appreciate that they are creating opportunities for these men and women to connect, to get over. But there has to come a point where even they go, all right, this is too many titles. We don't even have enough room on the pay-per-views for these championships because Triple H books 5-6 matches a show. So you're not going to be able to showcase everybody, which is how it should be. But Jesus, I mean, when you're going to have 3 hours for Raw and 3 hours for SmackDown, I guess 11 championships is okay. It's a good balance. We'll have to see. It's all about the way they book the shows. It's all about how they utilize what they have to create the best show possible. I just think on paper, 11 championships. It's just too much. It's just too much. Someone just asked me, well, how many do you think they should have? Okay, world title, tag team, women's, mid-card. You can probably add 1 or 2 mid-card titles. So 4 or 5. 4 or 5 is fine. You don't need anything more than that, honestly. That's just me. I'm old school. Even if you have to have 2 world titles, okay, what is that? 5, 6? 6 to me should be like all right, this is it. 4, 5, 6. But 11? You give me your thoughts about that. We're not here to discuss any of that stuff. We're here to discuss, ladies and gentlemen, Survivor Series live in Vancouver. Sold out. They sold that thing out, I think, weeks ago. It's been sold out. Of course, when you have War Games, it's a draw. It was going to be sold out. Why wouldn't it be sold out? But it's in Canada. So you know the crowd is going to be hot. They're going to be into this show like no other. So that's a good thing. That's going to make the show feel even more like a classic show when you have a great crowd. Am I saying this will be a classic show? No. I think it's at least going to be good. But I'm hoping for an awesome, fantastic, outstanding, hell, maybe even a classic show based off of what they do and the pieces that come into play for each of these matches. But let's get right into it. I currently see 5 matches. That's all I'm going to talk about. If they add any more matches, okay, they add more matches. But for me, I see 5. I'm talking about 5. So let's get right to it. The first match I see on here is the 5-on-5 Women's War Games match. Team Rhea Ripley versus Team Nia Jax. So on Rhea Ripley's team, we got Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Naomi, Io Sky. Remember, Jade Cargill got taken out last week. And in her place, Bayley has stepped up. They're taking on Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Candice LeRae. That's a pretty stacked lineup. That's a strong lineup of great in-ring performers. I'm sorry, maybe Raquel Rodriguez, but still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I sat on this one because I was going back and forth on who's going to win because I know that the baby faces have the advantage. So naturally speaking, usually whoever has the advantage loses. That's usually how it works. Whoever has the advantage loses. It's been that case for every War Games match. So I would think this gives the heels more of a leg to stand on in terms of winning. And I'm thinking about a potential heel turn as well. Again, Jade Cargill got attacked. Whoever attacked Jade Cargill is in this match, is most likely involved in this match. And I seriously doubt it's anyone on Team Nia Jax because that's too obvious. Could it be? Sure, but I think it's someone on the home team. And the likely suspects, Bayley, Naomi, Bianca Belair. So Bayley is the obvious choice. I mean, she took Jade Cargill's spot. She'll just attack whoever is in the match, pull a Dakota Kai from 2019, and help Rhea's team lose. Maybe that's what they'll do. We'll find out. But that would be obvious. I would prefer it be someone we don't expect, like a Bianca Belair. Naomi, yeah, but at the same time, why? Why Naomi? Like, what is her motivation? But the only thing I can come up with is that she just snapped. That's literally all I got. That's all I got. She attacked whoever it's going to be. Whoever she attacked, she did it because she wasn't winning. She got tired of losing and she snapped. Don't know what that had to do with Jade's. Like, for real, doesn't it have to do with Jade? What did she do? She didn't cost her a match. Do you see what I'm getting at here? It wouldn't really make much sense for Naomi to take her anger out on Jade because what did Jade do? If it is Naomi, why did she attack Jade? What does Jade have to do with her losing and not being successful? Like if she had attacked Bayley, then it's definitely one of those cases where I go, oh, Naomi, for sure. If Bayley was the one attacked, okay. Yeah, I'm going to stick with what I thought originally. If it's not Bayley, it's probably either someone else completely who's not in the match, Charlotte Flair, or it's Bianca Belair. I don't think it's Naomi. So if there is a heel turn, it will be Bayley. Bianca, I don't see if she did attack Jade, I don't think it will play into this match from Bianca's end. If Bayley attacked her, then Bayley will also end up attacking Naomi or someone else in the match, if not Bianca Belair, and then basically taking the legs out from under Team Rhea Ripley. And I think that will cost him the match. Then again, in 2019, when Dakota Kai took out Tegan Nox and made it 2-on-4, Rhea Ripley still won the match. That was 2019, by the way. Totally different year. Who knows? They might do it again. They might have Rhea win the match 3-5 or something. I don't know. She could. It would be crazy. It would make her Superwoman, Wonder Woman. But honestly, if there is no shenanigans and it's a clean fight, I think Team Rhea Ripley wins. And I also think if there is shenanigans, I can see Team Rhea Ripley still winning. I don't know about the heels winning this one. And I think when you look at both War Games matches, one heel team needs to win, the other needs to lose. So I'm going with the baby faces to win the women's War Games matches. My prediction is Team Rhea Ripley. And I think from this win, she goes on to fight Liv Morgan at Saturday night's main event, and then she gets the championship back. She gets the title back during that event. But you guys give me your look, give me your insights, give me what you think about this match, who you think is going to come out on top. You let me know there. But I'm expecting this to be crazy, regardless of there's a heel turn or not. Next up, triple threat for the Intercontinental Championship, the Men's Intercontinental Championship. I have to say that now because it's a women's IC title match. We got Sheamus, Ludwig Kaiser, and the champ, Braun Breaker. Look here. These three are going to kill each other. This is going to be a fun match. It's going to be fast-paced. It's going to be wild. I think it's going to be a sleeper hit. Some of you aren't expecting this to cook. I am. This might end up potentially being one of the top matches of the entire night based off of who's in it. And I can't wait to see it. Easy prediction. Braun Breaker retains for sure. But the match is going to be fun. I know that for sure. The United States Championship. The Men's United States Championship. See what I'm doing now? I have to say men's because now we have 2 sets of United States and 2 sets of IC titles. Great. LA Knight. Excuse me. LA Knight. Yeah. Taking on Sith Lord Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. We'll see how this match goes. I'm not that excited for it, if I'm being honest with you. But it is LA Knight and Nakamura, so something can come from that. Hopefully it's decent enough. I do think out of all the matches, this is the weakest one. Unfortunately, Nakamura is just not someone I'm all that invested in. They have not done a great job of making me feel like he's someone special. Period. They have not made Nakamura feel like he's a threat. And LA Knight is still going strong as as US champ. I'm getting the titles mixed up now. Too many belts. LA Knight is a strong US champ. He's still hot. He's still over. Don't see a reason to take it off of him. So he retains. Easy. But where does Nakamura go from here? I'm getting a little worried about him. All these releases that we've been doing, I'm surprised he somehow escaped. Because I was thinking eventually he was going to get cut, but he's not. He's still here. So, all right, well, let's see what they do with him. World Heavyweight Championship. Damian Priest versus the champ, Gunther. I thought their match at SummerSlam, right? Not Bad Blood. SummerSlam was great. Great match at SummerSlam. I'm expecting the same, probably even better in the return match because there's a story here. Because Gunther's going in, he doesn't have the confidence. He doesn't know if he can beat Damian Priest. He doesn't know if he's championship material ever since he lost to Cody Rhodes. So we'll see. We will definitely see if that's going to play into the match. I think it will. And I think Gunther will still come out the victor. Again, just like the IC title match, don't sleep on this one. I think this is going to cook. Honestly, I'm glad that US title match is there because we need a breather. Because if all 4 matches cook, we'll get worn out. So that US title match will be there to let us just, catch our breath. I don't think it's going to be a bad match. I just think we needed something in there to give us a break in between. But this world title match it's going to be great. I can already tell. And Gunther will retain. Damian Priest is not that guy. If he beats Gunther, it will floor me. I will be shocked beyond measure. But I don't think that's going to happen. No Kevin Owens. No Cody Rhodes. Again, I would not have even imagined doing a Survivor Series, a Big 4 pay-per-view without Cody Rhodes and or Kevin Owens, especially right now. But they're not going to be on the show. They're not going to be wrestling on the show. They have their match at Saturday Night's main event. But let's get to it. The match you all are waiting for. The match you all are looking forward for me talking about. And that is the 5-on-5 Bloodline Civil War Games. We got Team Roman Reigns versus Team Solo. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, yeet. Jimmy Uso, no yeet. Sami Zayn, and the best in the world himself, CM Punk, taking on Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Bronson Reed, and I love you, Solo! Jacob Fatu, the Samoan Werewolf. The Samoan Werewolf. Interesting name there. Yeah, I don't think there's much else I can add here other than expect the match of the year candidate. The story is here. This is going to be craziness. It has all the recipes and all the ingredients to be literally the best War Games match they've done so far, at least on the main roster. I think we're going to get some shenanigans for sure. I do somehow expect, I don't know how, but I suspect Seth Rollins will somehow get involved. Will he? We'll have to see. And despite that, I do think The Rock is going to get involved as well. It might be during the match. It might be after the match. I do see whatever they do, it's going to tie into WrestleMania. And I think if the plan is to do Rock versus Roman Reigns, he has to show up here. He has to show up here. He has to make an appearance. He has to do something to get involved. Even if it's, I don't know, maybe he makes some type of a call to change up the match and makes it 6-on-5 or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's other ways he can do it. He's the boss. Maybe Solo's group will just win. Maybe there'll be a betrayal. Because I thought about that too. We talk about the women's War Games match having a betrayal. What if the betrayal is here? And who turns on who? Everyone's suspecting that Sami Zayn will help Solo's group. What if Jimmy Uso? Because I thought about that as well. I mean, Jimmy's been flip-flopping a lot. He might do it again and help Solo. Yikes. And then, when the match is over with, The Rock comes out. I don't know. I just feel like if Roman's team wins here, that would just kind of be definitive. That wouldn't be, okay, let's see what happens next. At that point, I'm just like, all right, well, that's the end of that storyline. He won. Roman wins. I think for this to keep going into WrestleMania, they had to lose here. They had to lose here. There has to be some kind of an implosion. From who? I don't know. We don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm going to go with my gut. I said the baby faces win the women's War Games match. I'm going with the heels. I think Solo's group wins the men's War Games match here. I don't see it going any other way except that. I think the new bloodline will get a victory. Who they pin, it's not going to be Roman. Don't worry. It will probably be maybe Jey, maybe Sami. I don't see them pinning CM Punk. But yeah, I think Team Roman Reigns will lose. He has to lose. The Rock will come out. It will be revealed that The Rock was behind the new bloodline all along. And then we get to finally start the build to Rock and Roman for WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. And for the record, yes, The Rock will be in Las Vegas. He will be in Las Vegas. They even said that he is scheduled to be there. He will be on the Raw on Netflix, the first Raw on Netflix. He is going to start coming back more. So to me, if that's going to be the case, he's got to show up on Saturday. He's got to. So let's see what they do. I'm expecting the overall in-ring quality to be outstanding. It's going to be a great show across the board. But just to kind of wrap up my thoughts, yeah, I think I have safe predictions here. Just to go through them again. The War Games, the Civil War, Bloodline Civil War Games match for the men. I'm going with Team Solo Sikoa. For the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther retains. United States Championship, LA Knight retains. Braun Breaker retains his IC title. And then for the Women's War Games, I'm going with Team Rhea Ripley. That's where my head is at right now. But there you go. That's my preview and predictions. A very short, simple to the point preview and predictions for Survivor Series. How y'all feel about it? What are your thoughts about this year's Survivor Series overall? Very curious to know about that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Just wanted to come up here, quickly talk about it, get it out of my system, get it out of the way, and let you go about your day. So I appreciate you for being here. As you file out, do all the YouTube things, like the video, subscribe, and click that button to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. Take it easy, guys. This is Alyx, just Alyx, signing out right here in Alyx's world, the place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm out of here. Peace.